Right everyone, welcome back. Now, hot tub Twitch streamers. For those of you that don't know what I mean by hot tub streamers, let me give you all a quick rundown. Hot tub streamers are basically these people on Twitch who are basically trying to get this new way to basically wear no clothing on stream and get away with it. Basically, what these girls do is that they boot up their live stream and they put themselves in a hot tub and they put a hot tub inside of their bedroom or whatever. And they wear very revealing bikinis and all that sort of stuff on stream. For obvious reasons, right? Like, I think it's pretty obvious why they do it. It's to bait people who are like basically 21-year-old Reddit mods who haven't left their house in the last 7 months into basically subscribing, donating, and basically just viewing their streams and all that sort of stuff. It's a way where basically female Twitch streamers can just get away with basically, you know, getting people onto their stream. No one actually watches them for their personality. It's basically just them just sort of, I don't even know how to explain it without getting this video demonetized. But you guys know what I mean. Now, a lot of you might be looking at this saying, oh, well, what's the problem with that, right? Isn't that what every guy on the planet wants? Isn't that what everyone wants? Isn't like just to get girls like in bikinis or whatever? Well, no we don't, and I'm gonna tell you all why in this video. But first, really quickly, if you guys enjoyed this video at any point, please make sure you subscribe. We're getting really close to 200,000 subscribers, and you get free videos on your inbox almost daily, so there's basically no reason not to. And you can always change your mind later if you don't enjoy the content. So anyway, let's just talk about this. So basically, to start this all off, right, I think you guys gotta understand basically what is in the Twitch's TOS. Because for those of you that don't know, right, Twitch has this sort of terms of service thing where basically it shows like what you can stream on Twitch, what you can't stream on Twitch, all this sort of stuff. It's basically like the guidelines so then people don't break the rules and just, you know, put an adpocalypse onto Twitch. And these guidelines, when it comes to, I guess you could say, content is not very defined, I guess you could say. There's a really large gray area, and the thing is with these Twitch streamers, right, who've decided to use this hot tub meta, as they call it, is that they've basically just found a way to abuse the whole thing. They basically found a way to where they can get around these sort of guidelines while not breaking them, but also just doing something that they really should not be doing, and it's just causing a massive problem on Twitch. Basically, Twitch's TOS has this sort of guidelines, right, where you cannot be very, I guess you could say, revealing on stream, right? You guys know what I mean by that. So you can't really, like, I don't know, show too much skin, I guess you could say. I don't know how to put this without getting demonetized, to be honest. So for example, right, you can't really like just wear a bra on stream or any of that sort of stuff. Like that is just completely not allowed. You can't do that or else you get banned, or at least you should get banned if you do that. But then what happens with the hot tubs, right, is that there just becomes an absolutely gray area for this sort of stuff. Because what Twitch streamers are doing now, right, is that they're bringing hot tubs into their rooms and just wearing these swimsuits, which can be very revealing, even worse than bras, to be honest with you. But then the gray area comes in because you're like, okay, well, you can't really ban this person for simply wearing a swimsuit, because in Twitch's TOS, right, you can actually wear swimsuits on stream and be in water. So it just doesn't really make any sense, because now these Twitch streamers are basically wearing stuff where you could consider them to be bras, but since they're in water, right, it's basically just a swimsuit. So that's where the gray area comes in, because no one really knows, like no one can really tell whether you should be banning this person or not, because if you ban one person for wearing a swimsuit, I guess you could say, in a pool, but then if they get out of the water, apparently that's going to be a problem now. It just makes it all really confusing and all that sort of stuff, and to be honest with you, the girls that are doing this, like, I genuinely don't blame you. Like if you're getting away with it and people are donating and subscribing to you, then all the credit to you. But it's just this thing, right, where Twitch have basically taken so long to respond to this. They have responded to this, by the way. I will get to that in a minute, but it just took them so long to respond to this, and they didn't really respond in a way where they sort of where they addressed the whole thing. They just sort of said that they're looking into it and blah blah blah. We're going to be banning people if they cross the line. It's just absolute BS. They're not going to do anything about it. And I'll let you all know why this is such a big problem in a minute, because a lot of you are still probably looking here saying, oh yeah, it's not really that big of a deal. I'll let you all know that in a minute. So basically, one of the reasons that this is such a bad thing, right, is because, you know, if you're a girl, right, and you're in a hot tub and you're being very revealing, naturally, right, you're going to get a whole lot of viewers and you're going to get a whole lot of followers and subscribers and all that sort of stuff very quickly. It's basically like a cheat code on Twitch, right? If you do this sort of stuff, if you use this meta, you're going to get basically 1 million followers and 10,000 viewers on stream, no matter what. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, how entertaining you are, you're going to get 10,000 viewers. But this also creates another problem, right? Because when you go to Twitch's, like, sort of, I guess you could say, the homepage, like when you type in twitch.tv, the first thing you sort of met with is the most popular Twitch streamer streams like at the current time. So let's say that the most popular stream on Twitch has got like 100,000 viewers or something like that, right? 100,000 viewers, that is a lot of viewers, right? And that would obviously show up at the top of Twitch. But then when you have these sort of hot tub streamers, right, and people start finding out about this and everyone just starts abusing the crap out of them, the homepage is just going to be completely littered with these weird people just sitting in hot tubs trying to beg for donations. That is basically what Twitch is now becoming. Twitch used to be this sort of thing, right, whereas like it was for the gamers, you know, like everyone would stream like games and stuff, and people still do that. But the fact is that now that this is becoming a thing, now that this is becoming the absolute meta, everyone's going to be using it, and that's all we're going to see on Twitch now, which is a complete problem for the people who are already on Twitch, absolutely grinding the hours out trying to get a following and only getting like 1 to 2 viewers or whatever. It's just so disheartening when you've been streaming on Twitch for like 3 years, right? You're just a genuine guy. You're just streaming a game, you know, you're just having fun with your mates, and then you see these people, right, who go from 0 followers to 10,000 in a week because they basically sit in hot tubs and beg for money. It's just really irritating in my opinion. And also another thing I got to talk about is the fact that these people are literally just scamming people who are completely down bad, just absolutely just rinsing their wallets for their money. And again, like I gotta say, I don't blame the people who are doing this. Like I personally, if I was in the same situation, I wouldn't say I'd do it because it's just completely scummy. But I do see why people would do it. Like if there's a crack in the algorithm, if Twitch have just absolutely messed up their TOS, you then sure enough go take advantage of it. But it's just the fact that you're literally just taking money from people who are like basically what? They're either 13-year-olds who've got nothing better to do with their lives, or they're 40-year-olds who have never seen a female in their entire life. Like it's either one of those two options. There is no in between. Now, after all this absolute outrage happened on Twitter, like people were talking about this all over Twitter and all over Instagram, all that sort of stuff, Twitch decided to respond to this in a little 1-minute clip on one of their live streams on their official Twitch channel. Now, this response, to be honest with you, I don't even really know what to say about it. You guys can sort of make your own judgment for it, but my judgment is that it's just not really a good response. Like they didn't really, I guess you could say, sort of address the issue face on. But I'll play the video now and you guys can get sort of a feel for it.
So, hot tub meta. I think there's a couple people in chat that is asking about the hot tub meta. And we're going to talk about it. So, we understand at Twitch that this has been getting a lot of attention from the community lately, and we have been watching closely. Our nudity and attire policy does allow bathing suits in an appropriate context, and hot tubs do fall under that criteria. However, what has not changed is the sexually suggestive and explicit content is not allowed under the guidelines, under the TOS, and Twitch will take action when that is reported to us.
So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that sort of response from Twitch. I don't really know, to be honest with you. But now the next thing that we have here is that XQC, who is like a really popular streamer on Twitch. He's probably one of the biggest out there right now. He gets like multiple tens of thousands of viewers each stream. He responded to this situation and basically has a very, very sort of strong opinions against Twitch, basically for not really doing anything about this. And he talks about the issues that I've sort of talked about, but a little bit more in depth. So I'm going to be playing this video right now.
Okay, listen. Listen carefully. Listen carefully. It's not really criticism, it's a legitimate concern. Here is the concern. The way that the terms of service are made, okay, is that you can't be like very, very naked on stream. The terms of service state that you know you can't be like all crazy, bras are really bad. I don't think you're allowed to be in a bra, whatever. And some individuals always try to maximize, you know, how much skin they can show, which is fine. That's whatever. Which creates a gray area, right? It creates a gray area. The concern is that when you go to the pool, when you go swimming, the gray area is widened. It's much thicker because you can be in swimsuits. And swimsuits go all the way from fully covered to all the way near naked, right? So then it becomes hard to say, oh well, is this a bra? Are you nude? Are you not? because it's a swimsuit. So it's hard for Twitch to say, yo, dude, you're basically nude, and you're not, because it's a swimsuit, and they're going swimming. Except now it's maximized to the point where everybody's in their bedroom, and sometimes even at their computer, literally almost like a chair at their computer.
So yeah, this, to be honest with you, is a situation where I don't really know how Twitch are gonna handle it. Like they've obviously got to do something, right? Like they can't just sit here and let this happen. But at the end of the day, right, it's gonna be difficult for them. So if you guys enjoyed this video at any point, again, please make sure you subscribe, like the video. Again, we're getting really close to 200,000 subscribers, so your support would really mean a lot to me. And anyway, yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.